Hey everybody, this is Melissa and this is my teacher life, and I even have on the cute little teacher live, love, and teaching shirts. On the back it's got this big old frog on it. It's really the cutest. Anyway, but tonight what I'm doing is my nails. So I've already taken this hand off, and as you can see I've got S&S on my nails, but these are my nails. These are not tips. I'm really awfully hard on my nails, so I use S&S, and I just have them do clear. So what I'm going to do is show you guys what I do to get my my Color Street nail strips off, so that it's just a real quick, easy thing. Now, I will tell you that if you have glitter, it takes a little bit longer, but this is just a standard pattern, so it's just a regular like color. I went ahead and I was picking at my nails the other day, so I just picked it. It was, they don't like to come off, so me picking it off did not do well. And I will say that I did leave on the nail polish a little bit long on this left hand, so I did have to do some filing with my filing cube. That is because I added some actual 100% acetone to my standard strengthening nail polish that I got. So because I did that, it did kind of muck up my S&S a little bit. So did have to file that off. So this is what I do. I'm going to pull the camera down so you can see. So this is what I do. I just, like they do in most salons, I just tear up a tiny bit of a cotton ball and dip it in the fingernail polish remover solution. Now this thing is like super a lot, so I'm just gonna squeeze some over here on this one. And I've got these clips, which I totally love, and I got a whole bunch of them from Amazon. They're just nail clips. Some people are like, meh, that's kind of a thing that's not necessary. Well, of course it's not necessary. Neither is doing your nails. It's totally a fun, lovely luxury thing that I love to do for myself. And, I'm a teacher. I don't do a whole lot of stuff for myself. So that's why I love doing my nails and fun patterns and stuff. And purple is my favorite color. And I did want my nails done for my birthday. My birthday is on Monday, so in a few days. And it is over here close to Thanksgiving. So I'm kind of torn between the actual purple and doing some kind of Thanksgiving kind of colors or theming. And I think I have decided that I am going to go with a little Thanksgiving theme. I can make them purple anytime. Thanksgiving theme's kind of one of those deals where it's probably not going to be my favorite thing to do many other times in the year. So I think what I've decided to do, yep, there it goes. Just squeeze all of the, not that I do this, that's hysterical. It's the first time that's happened. But anyway, so these will just sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna put the top, don't want it to drip down the bottle here on my desk. So I get that put tight. So what I've decided to do is we have some fall colors. So I grabbed one of the colors, which is green, and it's called Would You Rather. So it's like a forest green color, so a nice pretty dark green. And then I also pulled this one. This one is called Coming Up Rose Gold. This is an overlay. It's not like an overlay. It's like see-through. So now I'm gonna have a little glitter on top of my green, and I'm pretty excited about that. So that's what I'm gonna be working on tonight. All right, this has not been on very long. Let's just, just for grins, I'm gonna take this off just to see in, 4 minutes time if this one's ready to go, because that's the first one I put on. So I'm gonna try and see. I did load this down with a good bit of nail polish remover. Yeah, almost completely. So, and you just want to, you're going to feel the sticky and all that kind of thing. So you're just going to pull that off, and literally it's completely clean. And that was like the most painless thing to do ever. So I'm just gonna, yeah, sorry, trying to get it to where you can see without getting it all over my table or my desk here. Yep. Yeah, my nail guy does a great job with just doing my SNS in clear. Like I said, I'm really hard on my nails, so the last thing I want to be doing is not having my SNS. I've come to depend on some kind of fun nails. Now, there was a whole entire year where I had slammed my finger in a car door, the door of a truck, excuse me, and I had spent a whole year without any nails on. So, but I would say majority that I had it with. This gentleman that does my nails right now, he has done my nails better than anybody like ever. And I trust him. You can see that when he does my nails, they look good. I mean, without all of the color or any kind of SNS SNS color or any kind of decoration or anything, y'all, my nails look really great. I'm just really thankful that he does a super awesome job with all of that. All right, so next things I'm going to do is I'm going to go wash my hands. I'm going to use a scrub brush and to scrub my nails. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to make sure that I've gotten my the whole nail clean. And I'm going to do soap and water, of course, and then just scrub it with a nail scrub, nail brush to scrub them. Because I want to make sure I get all of any kind of gunk or muck or yuck or whatever off of my nails before I put my Color Street on. And I'd like to get that yucky feel of the nail polish off of my fingers as well. Now, the thing is, I'm going to wait like 30 minutes before I put my my Color Street nail strips on, because I want to make sure my fingers are nice and dry. The other thing I'm going to do is probably take off my makeup, because after I put my nails on, I don't like to get my hands wet again before I go to bed, because then what they're going to do is, like most things that you're going to paint or that you put something on that is I don't know, it's got, of course it's got adhesive in it, but it's going to shrink up on you. It's going to tighten, or what we call cure. So it'll suck up and do that overnight. So for me, that's going to be better as well if I just do it now and then I go on to bed, and then I just let it cure and it's done. So I'll be back. Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm back and my nails are dry. And what I wanted to really just kind of go through what I do with my Color Street when I open my package. And we'll just start from there and go all the way through. So, yeah. Okay, so anyway, here's my package. It is called Would You Rather. So it's a really dark forest green. I'm sure it's really hard to tell. It looks practically black unless you're in the sunlight. And that's totally fine. We like chic black nails, right? Okay, so pull the tab, and of course it's not gonna behave properly for me. So I'm gonna open this up, pull the camera down just a little bit. All right, so you can see. So I open up my tab, and when you open the packaging, this is what it's gonna look like. So it's also going to give you directions. So in the event that you don't have my handy dandy video, you do have directions on how to apply your Color Street, okay? All right, now it's also going to open up like so. All right, talk a little more about the Color Street, the 3 layers, because it's got a base coat and a color and then a top coat. So you don't need anything else. You just need the Color Street. You have a nail prep pad, you have a nail file, and they all have different designs. Like this is the one I pulled, probably one of the first ones that I got, and I'm still using it. I just use that and leave these in the plastic. And then of course you got your color, your nail strips. So pulling off the nail prep pad, and these are just glued with stuck with some of the like some sticky stuff, and that's fun, little polka dots. And then, of course, the nail strips. There you go. Now, what I do with my nail strips when I... There we go. Because I know you guys don't want to see my face. You want to see what I'm doing with my hands. So what I do after I'm done, now so I'm going to like skip to the end after I have used my nail strips that I wanted to use. Then what happens is I put them in a cute little bag because I don't always use all of my nail strips all at one time. Like this is a set of 3 different colors with a pattern that I put together. Okay, so you've got Drop and Give Me Zen, Ibiza Nights, and oh my goodness, I forgot the name of this color. It is Oh Solo and Steady. Okay, so these 2 colors are in the Drop and Give Me Zen, which is just like a little, it's just a fun pattern that we have. So I didn't use all of them in one sitting. So what I did do, and of course the company does not recommend doing this, but I have found very good success with putting the back in the sleeve for the ones that I don't use, taking my flat iron and resealing it so it's nice and airtight. So I have these in my little bag, along with some others that I have leftovers of. And then I'll just use these as like accent nails. If I decide I wanted to put another 2 together, I've got, again, more patterns with solids that match. And it's just fun. I mean, it really is fun. These, the sets are anywhere from $11 to $13 a set. So how much does it cost you to go to the nail salon? Just saying. All the money that you're saving in the long run. All right, so this is the first set. So this is what I'm going to do with this. Is I'm just going to cut, because I like to keep the name of it, because I'm kind of, well, I'm just like that. I'm just going to cut the end of it off here. That back, trash. And come in here and pull out the entire 2 sets of nail strips. Now, you've got a total of 16. So I know my nails, and I know that I don't need these 2 big ones. So I go ahead and I prep with pulling off the very largest ones, sticking it over here with on my little packaging sleeve. So I know I'm not gonna use those. Now I'm gonna go through and size out my fingers. I also know that I don't use the smallest ones. What I do use these for, because my nails are not this thin, is I'm gonna use these for touch-ups. So if for some reason I had something that dug into my nail or something, then I can come back and I can cut part of this off and use that to touch up on my finished nails. All right. All right, so these will be my thumbs because they're the largest. So again, I'm just prepping for all of this. Oh no, sorry about that. Forgot to fix the tripod. Pulled that down and forgot to fix the tripod. Make sure it's not gonna do crazy things. Okay, good. All right, so thumbs, set. All right, so that looks like it'll work fine. First fingers and second fingers. Ring finger. And now these are going to be too big. So I'm going to take the larger of these 2 and stick it over here, and the smaller of the 2 and put it on the end. So now I have all of my nail strips pulled out. I also start, and I do my right hand first. Because I'm right-handed, I do my right hand first. And most folks will have a system in which they do everything. I'm going to go ahead and start with my thumb. Some people, don't start with your thumb. I don't think that it doesn't bother me. I've never had any issues starting with my thumb. So, totally up to you. You're going to pull off the film on the top, like so. Trash can over. All right. Rotate it around here. This silver thing is the tab that you're going to use to help you hold it. Now, again, they do have adhesive, all right? And I roll the back off. I do not roll the nail strip off. Why? Because this is going to curve, see? You don't want your nail strip to do that. You need it as straight as possible. Will it be problematic if it's not? Absolutely not. All right, so with this, I'm going to center the nail strip on, or do my best I can to center it, on the base of my nail without touching the cuticle. I didn't stick. Come on. It's being funny tonight. Maybe I'm just going to touch it. There we go. Ah. Tab came off. And as you would know, it did. It didn't work well. We're going to reset. Okay. Now, you'll roll it to one side. Okay, one side of your nail. Then you're going to roll it to the, you press through the top. And then you're going to roll it to the other side of your nail. Pressing through to the top. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I did this color. It's a deep forest green. This is so amazing. All right. Now, what I do is I'm going to roll it. I rolled it all the way around. Now what I'm going to do is roll the top. Pick this up, punch it in up underneath. So I've got it good and solid up underneath my nail. And look at that. It just comes right off. The nail is done. Okay. And that's how we do it. Okay, let's do another one. Roll off the back. I did the front too. Yikers. This is why you don't do this wrongly and roll off the... There you go. Getting my cart before my horse. Getting excited because this is gorgeous. And I mean gorgeous. And good deep forest green. Try to get centered on your nail and then you're going to lay it down and roll. It's not letting go tonight. Okay, touch. Just touched it with my nail. There we go. Roll to one side. It's just like magic. Roll it to the other side. Press it through. It's really, I mean, it's seriously, it's the easiest thing ever. It's super scary when you first do it, but then you're like, oh, psh, no problem. Roll it over the end of your nail. Now, you may not have really long nails. You may not have an S&S nail like I've got, and that's okay too. You're still going to have the same, you're still going to have the same procedure regardless, okay? So I'm tucking it under the top of the nail, put my thumb underneath it like right here, press it down in there. Want to get that off. That just rolled off right there. That's totally normal. It works. I don't like that that's a big clump right there. I'm going to stick it up underneath. Now, what I also do is I have an orange stick. So when I'm not perfectly putting them on and they run into my my cuticles sometimes, run my orange stick around, make sure that's nice and snug. Because again, these are, you know, going to have to try to stay off of your cuticles and the sides of your nails. Okay. So there you go. Isn't that gorgeous? God, that's so pretty. And my next step is to put the coming up rose gold. That'll be on top, and that's going to be so much fun. I will do it on my ring finger, but I don't know if I'll do them on the other fingernails. It just, God, this is just a gorgeous color. Just gorgeous. All right, let's do this. back, front, back. And see, the coolest part about Color Street is these things are dry. They are not wet. If I need to stop and go do something, I can do that. And whoops, as close to the nail bed as possible. Centering it up. You're gonna roll to one side, roll it to the other, press through to the tip. Another really pretty color that we have is some of the designs that are in like with a white base. Oh, that is so, it's like a pearl, and that is also just great. All right, roll that up underneath that. Just so pretty. I'm so glad I did the green. Would you rather? Would you rather? One of our fall collection. All right. So pretty. See how fast this is going? Front, back. I tell you what I'm doing is I'm trying to hurry because I want to get that rose gold on my finger. I'm just getting super excited now. All right. Right there. Roll to one side. Then of course you'll get to the point where like, okay, that's gonna work, and that's gonna be that, and you're gonna be able to tell that how it fits better and that kind of thing. So it's all good. You'll get the hang of it. It's really super easy. And remember, I'm using my left hand. I am right-handed. Put this up underneath. Even if your fingernail's not long on your thumb, that's still going to be fine. Plenty of customers do not have long nails. Okay, so don't let that discourage you at all. And the back. Roll that off. I've done this once or twice, right? All right, but even when I hadn't done it a lot, it was still not like super bad. So just jump in there and do it. Sometimes you just have to. Now, some people that have really short nails are also able to use the same strip on like 2 pinky nails at the same time. I'm not that brave. But some people are. I tend to mess one or the other nail up if I do that. But that's, like I said, that's just me. And pressing off, rolling it up underneath my nail. And there it is. Seriously, this is like the fastest part because running my mouth. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I think I got to get some of this close off my cuticle right around here. Just make sure. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the Coming Up Rose Gold. Okay, so as I was telling you, I've got my Coming Up Rose Gold that I'm also going to be using. In that packet, we had this nail file come in. Nice little fun pattern. So see, they're just totally different. You never know, kind of random fun stuff. I didn't use my nail prep pads, and I didn't want for you guys to think that you shouldn't, because I think you should. I literally had just washed my hands and let them dry, and they didn't have anything else on them. So that's why I didn't use my nail prep pads. It's just basically like a little alcohol wipe. And like I said, I had just washed my hands a few minutes ago and let them dry. All right, Coming Up Rose Gold. Super excited about this. So it basically what it is, it's like a see-through overlay that I'm going to be putting at least on my ring finger. At least. All right, so I think this is the one I want. So I'm just going to leave those together and take that one. All right. Roll off the front. Now, this is super exciting. I love doing stuff like this. Okay, now, as you can see, this is a little see-through. All right, so here we go. We're going to put it on the would you rather, just like it is, okay? You can put it on any way you want to. So what I'm gonna do, because I want most of it on my nail, see, okay, so if I put it down, and I'm just gonna gauge the best place to lay it. It does have some of the glitter down here on the bottom, so I could do the whole thing on my nail, or I could pull it down a little bit and do it. Let's see. What do I want to do with this? Little sparkle. I'm going to make the whole thing sparkly. So I'm going to stick the part where it starts down further on my nail. And then I can show you how to get it off with the orange stick. All right. All right, so I have laid it down and I put it back here on my nail, where they tell you don't do that, but that's what I wanted to do, so I did it. Because, like I said, I'm doing my nails. I want to get my nails for my birthday. Super glittery. Love this. Super random glitter thing. Okay, same. Okay. I'm going to take the orange stick. Okay, so now I'm going to do, I did my right hand, and I've got my glitter, my Coming Up Rose Gold on my one finger. Just my ring finger, you know, just a little accent there. Decided to be doing something creative. I'm not creative in this realm very well, so just kind of moved it around a little bit, and that's what I came up with. So it is what it is. And like I said, these sets are not grandiosely expensive. These are $13 for the glitters. So I mean, easy enough. All right, so we're gonna get my right hand done now. Or I'm sorry, left hand done. Now I'm using my right hand. All right, so hope we can see. Placing it, centering it on the nail. I need to get a little bit farther down, sorry. Try to do the best I can to show you, but without an overhead camera, that's a little hard to do. Okay, so just push it down, roll it to one side, stretch it to the end, roll it to the other side, and just press. All right, just pressing it in. Get it nice and smooth. Roll it over the end of your nails, like so, tucking it under. Okay, take my thumb, push, and the rest of it comes off. And now you've got it tucked in up underneath your nail. Okay, super simple, way easy to do. Anybody can do this. Oops, this one's being a pain, of course. Front comes off. Remember, these nail strips, these are 3 layers. You've got the base coat, you've got the color, and you've got the top coat. So you just lay that right down. Again, with your proper hand that you're, you know, if you're whatever hand you are handed, whatever is your dominant hand, it's going to be a lot easier using that hand than the opposite. But again, it's so simple to do. You don't really have to be ambidextrous or anything like that. So no worries about that. And then you just, whoops, that partially already came off, the little tag came off. And they do that. Good little things to hold with. You're pressing through on the end of the nail and push. There you go. And that's really all there is to it. That is just it. So, yeah. Getting it done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my video here. I'm gonna do some time on my live with my rest of my fingers and just checking around my cuticles. Awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed watching.